Salaam Ismail here. I'm here in front of the Union County Courthouse and jail. There's a 9-story building right behind me. It's a building that, for the most part, arrests, convict more African Americans than any other group in the county. But this building and this site have a lot of history to it. It's a site that have one of the most horrific crimes in this city's history. In 1664, Elizabeth, New Jersey, then Elizabethtown, was the first state capital. It was a city invaded by settlers, English settlers, first by the Dutch, then confiscated by the English settlers, and they made this home with hundreds and hundreds of African slaves to help to build these dynamic buildings and structure and development here in this great city. But one small history that people don't talk about much is when the so-called 1741 slave rebellion, or some call it slave insurrection, where there was a claim that slaves across the New York, New Jersey area was attempted to burn down plantations, rape white women, and take over areas, which turned out to be a lie. At that time, then Sheriff William Chetwood, rounded up 3 African slaves at this site where this building is structured at. And they tied them to poles. 3, mind you. One here, one there, one there. And they set them aflame. And they did what they did in many practices when they lynched African slaves. Either they burn them at the stake or they hang them at the tree. In 1741, that's what happened. This city and this county refused to even recognize the fact that that even happened. Our intention is to tell all the story of African slave history here in New Jersey, which, as you know, was the last state to even free the slaves. Didn't actually happen fully until 1866. So here at this site, we mourn the loss of those 3 African slaves that were burnt here at the stake, at this site. Strangely enough, at the site where they arrest and convict more African Americans than anybody in the county. New Jersey, by the way, have the highest percentage of African Americans than anywhere in the nation. So, I want to tell that story. There's more stories to tell about this city and about Black history and the enslavement of so many in this town, in this state, and in this nation. The truth will come out. We're supporting the State Assembly bill and the Assembly bill to establish a task force to study the atrocity of slavery and the possibility of reparation, finally, from all African Americans in this country. That's it, that's all. Thank you.
Zachariah Jackson, BASA News. This concludes the 3-part history of the Black American history in Elizabeth, New Jersey. God bless. Happy into the Black History Month. God bless. God bless.